Hello everyone, welcome back to our beauty talk with me, Adriana, and together with me in this episode as well, we have our active ingredient expert, Miss Sonia Guillaume. And for every one of you who does not know this amazing lady, she's a marketing and sales director at the world leading company in active ingredient. And how are you again?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Yeah, so in today's episode, we're gonna be talking about oily skin, which is the complete opposite of our last episode's topic, which is dry skin. And today we're going to be talking everything about oily skin. And if you have oily skin and if you are concerned with it, you should stay until the end of the show, because we're going to be talking a lot about tips that you can do to combat your oily skin. All right. So speaking of oily skin, actually, how do we know that we have oily skin?
The shine.
The shine.
The shine. The shine you don't want, you know?
Yeah, the sebum.
Yeah, because you produce too much sebum. Yeah, so that leads to a skin that is shining all the time.
Shining all the time, which we need like blotting paper all the time to actually wipe it off. And what do you think what triggered the overproduction of sebum in our daily life?
So I think that the origin, the most important is obviously hormones. And it's pity, but it's hard to do. You cannot do anything against that. It's a natural process. Okay. So first, hormones. Of course, if your skin is not enough hydrated, enough moisturized, so of course it can lead as well to an oily skin, or maybe you got too much stress. And as well, the type of skincare you use. If you use skincare that it's too harsh, too hard for your skin, it will lead to an oily skin. So you need to be careful with the skincare product you use.
Yes, because like most of the people, they would actually look for something that has chemicals because they thought that one can actually reduce or get rid of the oiliness on your face, which is, I think, a big misconception.
Yeah, I think really what's happening in that type of product is that, okay, we think you have too much oil, so you want to remove
it,
okay, but when you do that, you remove all your skin barrier, okay, and you remove, the skin flora, you remove even, at the surface, the epidermis, all the corneocyte structure, and then it leads to more. You make it worse.
Yes. We thought we actually doing something, but actually we just worsening it.
Exactly.
Yes. And speaking of the skincare ingredient, just now you say harsh and also harmful chemical can actually damaging our skin even more. And I'm pretty sure active plant cell is the leading ingredient that is safer, natural, and also gentle to our skin, right?
Exactly.
Yes. And for the oily skin girls and guys out here, what are the type of active plant cell that you should look for?
Well, actually, you use in your range a product called refined ginger, which are ginger cell, and they focus to refine your skin structure. Okay, so it's very interesting in terms of oily skin because it will focus a lot, especially on enlarged pores.
And refined ginger is one of the ingredients that we use in our skincare line as well. And usually when those who are having oily skin, they always thought that I'm having oily skin, I have already enough oil and moisture on my face, so I don't need to hydrate. I don't need to moisturize my face. This is a total myth, right?
Absolutely misconception. Because hydration, what is? It's water.
Yeah.
When you think about oily skin, it's oil. Oil and water are two different components, okay? And you always need water, okay? And it's important because it's a part of the balance of your skin. Okay, so you still need to hydrate your skin, even if you have oily skin.
Yes, so still need to hydrate, and oil is not equivalent to water, so you still actually need some hydrating ingredients and also skincare in our daily life, right? And how about the steps? Speaking of the skincare, like what are the steps that oily skin should be like more concerned of?
Well, I think that the first basic step is always to clean your skin. Then you can use as well as a toner, or then you will use a serum, a very specific serum. I think you got one
we
here.
have,
okay. And then you can put your day cream. So sometimes you think, I got a really oily skin, I want to skip that step. So I would say, okay, but maybe you can use your day cream, but in a lower proportion than what you use.
Just a little bit of it.
Exactly. You reduce the quantity. So then the texture, well, depends the texture, but then it will be light and you won't feel that heavy.
So now I would like to recap based on the step that Sonia have shared with us. So based on the step that actually she's shared, for our Infinence skincare range, actually if you have oily skin, you should start with our Infinence Hydrating Dual Cleansing Mousse, right, for day and night. And then we have our 24-hour Hydrating Toning Essence. And for specific serum that we have our Infinence Blemish Control Serum that actually used to target enlarged pores, excessive sebum, and even if you have acne as well, you can use this serum as well. And then we have our Infinence Intensive Triple Reviving Serum. And how about face scrub? Do you actually recommend using face scrub?
Yeah, of course.
For oily skin.
But once a week. Maximum when you feel the need, but absolutely not daily.
Not daily, so we need to use for the face scrub at least once or maybe twice a week. Then that would be sufficient enough, yes. And for that purpose, we have our Infinence Radiance Boost exfoliating face scrub that you can actually use, especially if you have oily skin. Once to twice a week would be good enough. And also, speaking of additional step, do you recommend using like bubble face mask to actually combat the oiliness of the skin?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and you can use it as well, like once, twice a week. Don't forget to clean your skin before.
Cleanse your skin first. So if you want to use, like for example, like in our Infinence, for your information, we just launched our Infinence Oxygenating Charcoal Cleansing Mask. And for that purpose, if you have oily skin, it's very good for you as well. So you can start with our Hydrating Cleansing Mousse and then follow with our Bubble Face Mask if you want to have additional step for your skincare. Do you think different age group has like younger are more prone to oily skin, or it depends?
Yeah, of course, because of hormones.
Hormonal, yes. Hormonal.
I mean, there's a kind of change in your hormonal balance that appears just when you're around like for women it appears.
Yes.
Earlier than men. Okay.
Yes.
So we face that problem earlier. So we'll say definitely there's a difference.
Yes. So depending on your age group actually, and also of course your lifestyle, just what Sonia mentioned just now. And I think I've learned a lot from this episode, especially me myself, I'm struggling with oily skin as well. So thank you so much for the tips given for today's episode. And we shall see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.